So if you are looking to become a life or health insurance agent, here is the best way to pass your life insurance exam. I want to share with you a method that I used. I've been a life insurance agent for over 2 years now. I was never good at school and I was so nervous about taking the life insurance exam. I want to share with you a method that I used to pass on my first try. And ultimately, I'm going to share with you a method that I teach the new agents that want to work with me always pass on their first try. So I've helped many agents come in who have no idea, never been good at school, pass their life insurance exam, and here's the advice that I give them that I want to give to you. So the first thing that you want to do is, number one, go take a pre-licensing exam course. So there's exam courses. Go to Excel, which is a great pre-exam licensing course, or you can go to Kaplan. Go to Google, look up pre-exam licensing for life and health insurance, and you can take one of those. It should be about $99 or $100. Go ahead and sign up for them. Then this is the most important part. When you go ahead and start completing that pre-licensing exam, there's a lot of modules, there's a lot of material. I made a mistake at first at trying to memorize all the material. But instead, here's the trick. Here's a trick that's gonna help you pass on your first try and help you get through it with such a breeze. Instead of going through all the module information and trying to memorize everything, module 1, module 2, write it down, it's so much material, life and health. You want to focus on getting through that material as fast as possible. Again, yes, you are not going to memorize it all. Get through it as fast as possible and as swift as possible going through it, because the place that you want to spend all your time and is the most important part for you to pass on your first try, and the most important part for you to actually get your exam, because honestly, the exam information, you're probably going to forget it and it's not as relevant as you think. It's good to have, but that's just a side note. But you want to go all the way to the test exam prep. So there's actually exam practices and there's test exam questions. At the end of all of these, you want to go through them as many times as possible. So you get to those exams, you want to do those over and over and over again. The ones that you get wrong, you want to write down on a notebook and you want to go through them and study them. The ones that you get right, you want to go ahead and take the exam again to make sure that you get it right. Initially, you're going to probably start off with getting a 40%. You're going to take the exam, get a 40%. The next time you're going to take it, you're going to get a 42%. The next time you're going to get a 60%. The next time you're going to get 70%. Next time you're going to get an 80%. The next time you're going to take it, you're going to get a 90%. The next time you're going to get a 95%. And that's where you want to be on all those practice exams. Focus on taking that practice exam 50, 60 times. And if you only study that, if you only focus on those exam questions, memorizing them, studying them, and understanding what questions you got wrong, writing them down and reviewing them, you are guaranteed to pass your life insurance exam. Again, because everything else is really not that important. But if you focus on those exam questions, you're going to see this. This is the key. Those same questions are going to be similar wording, almost the same exact questions that are going to come up on your actual in-person exam. And you're going to recognize them. You're going to see automatic premium loan. Well, I remember that from that exam that I took 20, 30, 40 times, and you're going to go ahead and know the answer. So if you practice that last portion of the practice exams in the practice modules and you do the exams only over and over and over and over again, I promise you, you will pass your life insurance exam on the first try and the life and health exam on your first try, because all you do is focus on those exam questions. So that's a little hack. Here's the quickest and fastest way that you can pass your life insurance exam. And I promise you, after you take it and you take this advice, drop your scores below. I love to have everyone see the evidence of how effective this is. It's a great method, and I promise you, you will pass on the first try. Cheers.